From our studios in Scottsdale, Arizona, welcome back. This is Retirement News Online. Retirement planning isn't just about numbers. It's about people, lives, goals, and the vision of what retirement truly means to each client. Now today I'm joined by Chris Hernandez with Strategic Capital in Austin, Texas. And Chris, we're going to talk about customized planning, which is a word I think. Holistic planning is another way. A lot of advisors talk about that, but when you begin working with somebody on retirement planning, how do you get to know the personal vision and their values and really help them decide what retirement's going to look like for them?
Yeah, so I know you're not supposed to start relationships off with talking about yourself. Yeah. We get Googled quite a bit because we rank pretty highly in Austin, Texas, where we're from. And I let people know in the first call, we're going to give you about a 10 to 15 minute introduction to our firm because we want to let you know who we are, what we're about, and our philosophies. We have our fees in writing. And if after that 10 or 15 minutes, everything sounds good to you, it's aligned with what you were looking for, then really we spend the rest of our time learning about them. We don't just send out a fact finder, fill this out, and send it back to us. We want to know what the purpose of the money is, and then it's easier for us to create a customized plan because we know what exactly they're looking for.
You know, and I think a lot of people come into, a first meeting like this with a similar situation. They've been contributing to retirement accounts or they got everything in equities somewhere. And then they start hearing about retirement planning and it's kind of overwhelming. How do you help simplify the process for them?
So we take it step by step. We don't want anyone to ever feel trapped that, oh, I spent 10 minutes with them, that's my new financial advisor. Mm-hmm. So what we do is we go from that initial introduction meeting, they liked it, we go through a data gathering phase where we're learning about them, and then we present the plan from all of the data that we collected. So we've probably met with someone 3 or 4 times before they made a decision of hiring us on, and they've gotten to kind of see that process. It builds trust, and when they get the plan and they see the recommendations are tied to all of their goals, they're like, okay, this group was listening to me.
Mm-hmm. Do you have a simple example of how maybe with a client that you did tailor some strategies that really helped them with, taxes and, diversification, things like that, but stuff that is really important in retirement planning?
We were working with a person that had been in a tech company for, I think he just celebrated his 20th year with them. And he accumulated over about $5 million of the company's share. And he had a really low cost basis, which means his strategy was just going to be sell off positions and pay the tax. So through getting to learn about what he wanted, what he was trying to accomplish, we were able to create a strategy with a company we work with to just diversify that tax through a direct indexing strategy so we can kind of lower his tax liability instead of him just selling it off.
And this doesn't sound like set it and forget it. It looks like it has to be made versatile in case, because the markets change, the economy changes, everything changes really.
I think if there's one word that I would use about our firm, it's intentional. We try to be very intentional with all of the planning that we're doing. Whether someone has X amount of dollars or millions of dollars, that's still their money. It's still important to them. So we need to treat everyone with respect and make sure that they're getting the best planning from us.
Appreciate your time.
Thank you so much.
That's Chris Hernandez with Strategic Capital in Austin, Texas. And thanks for watching Retirement News Online.